Hello, Pastor Steve Waldron. I hope you're having a great day in Jesus, and we're grateful you're here with us today. We're going to be looking at the 1953 General Conference of the United Pentecostal Church International on a Saturday. Yes, I can remember, some of you can too, like Detroit in 1996 had a dog in a high-rise. That was interesting. Anyhow, that General Conference actually went over to the next week. We had so much business to take care of there. Pretty streamlined now, just a few hours, everything gets taken care of, but that was not the case back in the day. And so on that Saturday morning, the United Pentecostal Church Bible colleges all got together and did a play on why we should reject the Revised Standard Version of the Bible that had just been added, the rejection of a Revised Standard Version to our position papers, and then why they believed it didn't matter if the ASV of 1901 was out, didn't matter if Weymouth was out, didn't matter if the Revised Version of 1885 was out. The ASV of 1901, a lot of people still think that's the best translation, most accurate, but you had the new Revised Standard come out right after that, after this resolution, but it didn't matter what was out there. Use them as commentaries, use them in other ways, but the standard for the English-speaking peoples was King James Version of the Bible. So let's take a read on this. We're on kjbapostolics.com and about some history. So it's interesting to note, this comes from an article, that a play was given by the UPC Bible colleges, plural. Could you imagine if all the Bible colleges got together now and did a play defending the King James? Now you might say, well, that's just old-fashioned, old-timey. Well, if they were wrong about that, I wonder what else they were wrong about. I mean, if the whole basis, according to the manual of the United Pentecostal Church, is the Bible, it's our founding document. There's that old saying of governments, if your founding documents are in question, your whole organization is in question. Like if the Constitution is in question, then the entire government of the United States is in question. But all the Bible colleges came together on Saturday morning of that General Conference, and here's what they did, exposing, this comes from the Pentecostal Herald, exposing the deceptiveness of the so-called New Revised Standard Version of the Bible. So they exposed the deceptiveness of it. And so that's just a piece of Pentecostal history that it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it's in the Pentecostal Herald in 1980. The Word Aflame Press is publishing books defending it in the 1980s. They're coming out with Sunday school literature that defend it in 1987. This is not that long ago that all the Bible colleges are getting together, defending the King James and exposing the Revised Standard Version of the Bible. Fascinating, isn't it? Why don't we stick to those old paths? Wherein is the good way, and you shall find rest for your souls. We're in the end time. Don't think there's not a lot of deception. Yes, you can be deceived. You might be saying, well, you're the one that's deceived. Well, then the whole United Pentecostal Church was deceived about what Bible they should be using because they had other translations and weren't using them. It's just based on total error with your thought process, isn't it? But I think it's based on the truth. God bless. I love you. I'll talk with you later. Why don't you hit subscribe, bell notification, share with your friends and family. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.